Jeff Keenan here with the Worx Nitro.
Now, we got a pretty good snowstorm last night in New England. We got 6 to 9 inches of snow, and it's super cold, like 15 degrees out this morning. And I had to help out a couple of my neighbors get their gas snowblower started because the quality of the gas is just so bad that if you don't drain that thing at the end of the season, it's never going to start the next season. And this snow was no problem for the Worx 40 volt. Cleared it easily, and I even made a path around the house for the dog. And I didn't have to worry about starting up my gas snowblower. I just charged the batteries up the night before, and I knew it'd be ready to go. Now, to clear a driveway this size, it's going to take at least 2 sets of batteries. The first set will clear about 80% of the driveway, and then I need to put a second set in to maybe clear the really heavy snow at the bottom. And what this snowblower is great for is when we get light snow, like 1 or 2 inches, it's still easier to pull this thing out and clear the driveway than to try to use a shovel. If you have a giant 2-stage snowblower, it's not even worth it to take it out. But when you have this thing, it's so light and easy, why would you use a shovel? Maybe when it's so windy like it is today. Now, I have a lot of other Worx tools, including the trimmer, blower, and I even have the Landroid robotic lawnmower. So I have extra sets of batteries. But I think for most people, 3 sets of batteries will be the perfect amount because you can be using one, charging one, and having one ready to go. And about battery management, it's pretty simple, but lithium batteries can't charge below freezing. Once they're charged, they'll maintain that charge. Doesn't matter how cold they get. They may have a little bit less of a life to them, but once you start using them, the snowblower is going to warm those batteries up. So maybe bring them in before you charge them, let them warm up in the house, and then put them in the charger. And then after you use the batteries and they're depleted, you put them in the charger. They're going to flash red because they're overheated. It's going to take maybe 15-20 minutes for them to cool down, and then they'll start charging automatically. For safety, I have a 2-hour timer that I have on my charger, so I set that thing when I put the batteries in, and then I don't have to remember to unplug it later. The Worx charger and batteries are intelligent. It won't overcharge, but you just don't want to leave power to it all the time. But once you figure out battery management, it's really not hard at all. Way easier than trying to start a gas snowblower in the freezing cold. Just don't be caught off guard with frozen batteries that you need to charge the day of the snowstorm. Yeah, so that was pretty easy clearing the driveway with the Worx snowblower this morning. And I even made a path around the house for the dog. This is still on my second set of batteries. I didn't have to touch the third. The first set of batteries back in the charger, they'll be ready to go in less than an hour.
And this thing's worked so well that I think for most people, you no longer need a gas snowblower. Now, you do have to maintain the batteries, but that's pretty simple. Way easier than starting your snowblower at the beginning of the season. And even though this thing's tiny, it has plenty of power for most snowstorms. Lately, we've been getting under a foot of snow, but this could easily handle over a foot. But I think once you get into the 2-foot range, you may need a gas snowblower still. Now, I have a pretty small level driveway, so a single stage snowblower works just fine here. Now, don't get me wrong, if we get 2 feet of snow, I'm gonna pull out my 2-stroke Aaron's snowblower and use that. But I haven't had to use it in over 3 seasons now, and I wonder if I ever will. There you go, the Worx or the snowblower. Remember to like and subscribe for more videos about Tesla, Rivian, Wi-Fi, and tech products.